Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here with a swatching video. We are going to be swatching this beautiful set of 15 Neocolors to aquarelle watercolor crayons. They're wax crayons by Caran D'Ache Neocolor. These were a gift for my 60th birthday from my very best friend Laurie. And they came in the mail, and I was just really thrilled to get these. I was not expecting it at all. So anyway, I could cut this, and there is a little area in here where we could do the swatching, but I think I'm just going to do it on the last page of my Canson XL watercolor book. So we've got this beautiful tin. It's already got my fingerprints on it. I love this tin. And it says this was made in Switzerland. There's nothing on the back. And you might have seen the unboxing on my channel. It comes with this, and it comes with some stickers. So you could put the stickers on the front if you want. So let's do that. We'll put one sticker here. I like stickers. And this is actually good because they also sell pins. They also sell crayons that are not water soluble, and they come in the same red tin. So if I were to ever get those to go with these, then by having the water brush on here, I would know exactly what these are. So that's really clever of them. So anyway, these are the crayons. Now, I hope you can hear me okay, because we're having a heat wave right now, and there's a big storm coming in, and the wind is literally going woo outside my window, and the tree is hitting the window, and I have my air conditioning on because it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit with the Humidex right now, and I have asthma, and I can't breathe in that. So I apologize for all of the noise. That's just what happens with my videos in the summertime. So anyway, there's 15 colors. We're going to swatch them. And the last time I did swatching, it was also for watercolor crayons. And these are the Sargent Art watercolor crayons. So it will be interesting to see how they compare. So, I always move them over. Well, not always, but I like the weight at the front. These are not easy to move. There. I like to go from light to dark. So anyway, we're not going to do the white, or, well, should we? I guess we could. It wouldn't hurt to do the white. So I apologize for the shadow. I've got my overhead light on. Let me see if I put the lamp on, if that will help. 1 second. Alexa, bedroom light on?
Okay.
So, no, you're still going to get a shadow. So, I'm not going to do big swatches or anything. I'm just going to put a little bit down. And here is yellow. And these feel really good to color with. And I like crayons. I'm one of those weird adults that loves crayons. I taught kindergarten my very first year of teaching. I taught JK and SK, and then I taught special ed for several years, young adults, and I taught 3rd and 4th grade, 2nd and 3rd grade, and crayons always featured in all of my classes. So I do like working with crayons, and also chalk. I used to draw on the board and chalk all the time. There's a little bit of crumbs. They feel super creamy for a wax crayon. They feel very nice. I love new art supplies. I really enjoy trying. I hope I'm not yelling. I'm trying to yell over the loud air conditioner. It's a pretty color. So these crayons, you can see how waxy they look and feel. They feel really nice though. And they've got the labels on them. And if you spin them around, you can see the color. And they also have this little water brush so that you know you could add water. So I'm leaving a lot of space between colors so we could try to spread the colors. I like that. It's so pretty. What is that one? Cobalt blue. So yeah, we are having a heat wave. It's supposed to last for 3 days. And it's getting even hotter tomorrow. Unless it changes. Tomorrow, I know a lot of you are Americans, so I'll tell you in Fahrenheit. Tomorrow's supposed to go up to 104 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. But, I think this one should have come first. I like the lighter one to come before the darker one. Oh, well. But anyway, you can tell how bad I am at trying to keep things evenly spaced out, right? Yeah, we aren't used to this kind of heat in Northern Ontario, Canada. That it rarely gets that hot usually. We've been having crazy heat. The climate change is even hitting up here in Canada. Last summer, there was a heat wave right after, during the Labor Day weekend. And it was super hot. And I was at camp and it was wonderful because usually it's quite a bit cooler by then. And it was so hot, I was still able to go swimming and kayaking. And because I was right on the lake, it was much cooler than it was in town. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to grab a pretty big water brush. I've got this water brush here. And you can see it's pretty wide. And I'm just going to lift this up so you guys can see it a little bit better. So we'll do the white first. I know you can't really see the white. I can see it a little bit. And I'm just going to put a paper towel down right here so I could dab it off. And now let's try the yellow. And these are 100 times better than the Sergeant Arts ones. They are totally getting rid of any of the drawing marks on the back. Let me just show you here quickly. The Sergeant Art ones, no matter how much I rubbed with water, I couldn't always get the colors off. Where you see there's no colors is where I just scribbled on the side, or I scribbled right off the crayon and then drew, like using the crayon as a palette. But for the most part, you could see the lines. Whereas here, no lines. It's just totally dissolving the paint. And the paint is quite vibrant. Really lovely. So you can't see, but off camera, I do have a jug with some water because it's just easier to clean it that way than to squeeze the water and, you know, move it around that way. Can you see how luscious these colors are? Like the way they're breaking up into the water. Now I'm adding a lot of water on this one and it's getting drippy because I'm tilting it. So that's really good to know that you can really move this a lot if you want. Like that's amazing that you can move it around that much. I had too much water for that color. And you can kind of still see in the middle where the scribble was. I'm just going to dab that. And you can lift the colors too. All right, so now I'm going with not quite as wet of a brush, not so much water on my brush, but still quite a bit because the water does seep through and this is a big brush. And here's the red. I'm getting bubbles. It's really pretty. Let's try the other red. So if you're wondering why I'm recording in my room, it's because my family is home. And if I go in my art room and record, you're going to hear them talking and arguing and just doing all family stuff. And it's even louder than just my air conditioning in the wind. And I don't want my family's private conversations out on YouTube. So now I just spilled a drop of water on the black and look how it's just exploding there and here. So these are beautiful. This is a really lovely gift from my friend. You know, these would be so nice to put like a fast background color down. What happens if we mix them a little bit? That is lovely. That is such a nice color. So I'm glad that they gave this color here. This set, for just having 15 colors, they really picked their colors nicely, I find. Purple. Beautiful. Like, I like the amount of colors you're getting in this set. Now, this is my Canson XL watercolor paper. It doesn't have a lot of texture to it. There's some texture, but not a whole lot. So I don't know if it would be different on a more textured paper, but there's more water here, so you could see it's really moving a lot. It's acting a lot like watercolor, but also I would say like gouache too. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I have tried both. I love this color right here. So pretty. And you don't have to go outside of the lines. You could just literally color in the lines and make it vibrant. Like I could just put water where the paint is and not spread it if I wanted to and have a brighter color. I love that color. So pretty. Oh, my air conditioner shut itself off. It does that sometimes when the room gets cool enough, and then when it warms up, it turns itself back on. So we're going to have a little bit of quiet and I can stop yelling. Oh, look, the pink is coming in because I hit it. But I kind of like that. So this is a lighter blue. I like that they put a lighter, I like that they have the 3 blues. I do. I've got too much water on my brush for that color, unfortunately. But that would be nice for sky. And let's try to pick up some of that water. All right, I think I've got some of that blue on my water brush, but see now if I wanted, I could just wet the area here and get a brighter color, but I like to pull it out and see how far it will go. These are so much fun, you guys. Really fun. This is like a little light green, like a limey green. I didn't put enough down. I feel like we're not giving this color the right chance. So let's color some more. And this is yellow green. It's just really lovely. I like that. And only 3 colors left. Here is a like an ochre. Very pretty. They were very good with the, I think, to me, they chose the perfect colors to put in this kit. This is a nice set. What do you guys think? Are there any colors missing that you would like to have? Or colors that are here that you think, wow, why do we need that color? I don't have enough water. Okay, I gave it a squeeze and now I have too much water. And you could use regular brushes. You don't have to use water brushes. It's just because I'm working in my room, this is more convenient right now. I'm like literally sitting in bed right now doing this. It's so comfy. And it works out great too, because with this weather that we've been having, my asthma has been very bad. I've been having a rough time all spring, actually. And yeah, the other day I was downstairs washing the dishes. Not the other day, yesterday. I was downstairs washing the dishes. And in my house, I have different Ventolin spots. My Ventolin is my rescue inhaler. I have other asthma meds too, but that's the one that I need to take if I'm having trouble breathing. It opens up my airways. And I usually have some down in the dining room, and that one emptied out and I didn't notice it was empty. So when I had an asthma attack doing the dishes, I couldn't take my Ventolin because it was empty. And then I had to go upstairs to get my fresh Ventolin because it was upstairs in my closet, like where I keep my bag of all my meds that I haven't opened yet. And by the time I climbed the stairs, I had to stop 3 times and I couldn't breathe. And by the time I got to the top, I almost passed out. I couldn't breathe at all. So now I've got a new set of Ventolin downstairs. I keep a Ventolin in my purse. I keep one in my car. I keep one in my bike bag. I keep one downstairs and one upstairs. I have to have one with me at all times because when you're having an asthma attack, it's too hard to walk to go get your medicine if it's a bad one. So yesterday was bad. And I think the problem is all the pollen and now the heat is triggering everything. But I'm sure that after this heat wave is gone and hopefully takes all the pollen with it, I'll start getting better. So anyway, this is it. These are the Caran D'Ache Neocolor 2 Aquarelles. We're going to play around with them a bit more, but I just want to compare them with the Sargent Art. So you can see these are the Sargent Art colors. There's 24 colors in this one. And there's 15 colors here. And just at a glance, these colors are more vibrant. Now, to be fair, some of these are still wet. The top ones are dry. But you can see the difference in the yellow and the yellow. They're the same yellow. They look good. They give you 2 yellows here. So this yellow matches the second yellow. The orange is very similar. This red is more vibrant. And I think this pink is more vibrant. This purple, I like this purple better. There's this blue matches kind of this one. This kind of matches this color. Now, with this color, I went over it with white, so you're not getting the right color. Yeah, I would say there's a lot of similar colors. That's more vibrant than either of these greens. That one is close to this one. This one does not appear in the Sargent Art. And then there's this one, which is close to this, and this. So, what I want to show you is you can take these and just use them as a palette. I don't know if you could see. It's coming right on my brush. So you can use that if you want. And depending on how much water you have on. I just squeezed too much water there. So if you want like to not color, you don't have to. And the other thing you can do, I'm not going to use this one though, is you can color on something. So let's just use this tray. Let me just wash my brush out. So you can color on a palette and add some water and get color that way. Now I didn't color enough because I didn't want to use up everything just for practice. I didn't put enough. But you could do that to get a light color. So if you want to do like a muted sky, you could definitely do that. And let's see what happens if we can mix some greens. So if we take a yellow, now let's do a red first. Let's mix a yellow and a red. Let's see if we can get another purple kind of color here. So you can mix these colors. That's kind of muddy, right? That's not great. Maybe this yellow. And did I do this red or the pinky red? I don't remember. We're probably doing the exact same color again, because my memory only lasts 3.5 seconds. That gives you a nicer orange. That's a really pretty orange. Now we already have an orange, but you can definitely mix your own oranges. I like that. That's pretty. And let's do this yellow. And this light blue. And you can just color over them too if you want. You don't have to mix them like separately. And I think I already had orange. I think I forgot to clean my brush. Yeah, I forgot to clean my brush. So this is orange, yellow, and blue. But anyway, my point is you can use these to mix colors. So let's try that again. Let's do yellow. I think I just broke this pencil. I did. This crayon. I broke my first crayon. And this one. And I think what I'm doing is maybe putting too much blue for the amount of yellow to see the kind of green we could get. That's pretty. What do you guys think of that? So you can definitely mix colors and you can like get different textures down depending on how you use your brush. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this. And I don't know if we can layer, we've got that really light blue. Is that dry yet? Not really. I don't know if we could go with white over a darker color, but let's give it a go. I think this blue is dry already. So let's see if I could just color in a little bit of white. I don't think really that you could do light over dark. You can't really see that. But once you add water, the white bursts out even more. So you kind of can. But it's very muted. So let's see if we can go dark over light. Let's go purple over yellow. So just let's go in the corner here and just draw a little flower. You can. So you can go darker over light. But then the thing is, when you're adding water, you're just going to mess it up. But you could just do dry crayon over, you know. I don't think that was completely dry. So I'm going to have to play with these, you guys. Definitely. But I really like them. I'm going to have to play around. I usually, when I get a new set of oil paintings, I do an apple with you guys. Do you want to see another apple? I've done so many apples. I should do something different, but an apple is nice because it's like one thing in the middle of the page, and you could do the darker colors and the lighter colors and really get an idea of how it works. So I do like that. Let me know if you want to see a Caran D'Ache apple. But in the meantime, that is it for the Caran D'Ache Neocolor 2 Aquarelle Swatching. This was from my very best friend, and I'm so thrilled that she thought to send these to me. I was not expecting this at all. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of those good things that help me as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye, guys.